Hi, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. Enjoy a night of laughter and unforgettable music of the production Always Patsy Cline, returning to Hilton Head from a sold-out show last summer. Joining us today to share what's in store, cast member Misty Rowe and producer-director Benjamin Wolfe. Welcome to the show. I should say welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So excited the show is coming back.
Absolutely.
So Ben, talk a little bit about what inspired you to bring it back. I mean, that's amazing that it was sold out last summer.
Sure, this is a show that is typically always very successful when it's done. Towards the end of the run last year, I would say the last probably 2 weeks, we were really just turning away handfuls of disappointed people every night. And we started, I think Misty may have been the first one that said, well, when we do it again next time, and that kind of got the producer wheels going. And I said, okay, well, let's look at that. And sure enough, we were able to find a 2-week stint here where we were able to bring the cast back from Nashville. And the other cool thing is it's being done around Heritage, and I don't think anyone's, at least in my recent memory of the last 8 or 9 years, has ever done a theater show on Heritage.
Yeah.
So it lets us show the visitors to our island that we've got the beach and we've got golf, but we've also got a great art scene too.
Absolutely, I think that's brilliant. So you were able to get the entire cast then?
We got
the entire two people.
Yeah, all two. It makes it really easy to reassemble when it's just 2 people. Yeah.
Which I know is Misty. And then also...
Then we have the wonderful Sarah Catherine Wheatley returning as Patsy Cline, and she just gives
the incredibly amazing, talented vocalist.
Yes. This coming from someone who's done the show over 1,000. She's actually celebrated her 1,000th performance with us here last summer. So when she says we have an amazing Patsy, she's seen many.
So you've done this role over 1,000 times. What's it like to be part of a production for such a long time? I mean, does it become kind of redundant?
No, I've been very blessed because, as you know, I did Hee-Haw. And I did Hee-Haw for 19 years. And they became my second family. And then I auditioned for Always Patsy Cline in 1995 and have been doing it since 96. I started doing it in Branson, and then I did the Civic Light Opera where that producer asked me to direct it, and the creator of the show taught me how to direct the show.
Wow.
And then when I came to Hilton Head, I hadn't done it in a year or two, and so I asked Ben to take over the directing reins because I think as an artist, every once in a while you need to be redirected.
Yeah, I think that's great. So Ben, tell us a little bit more about this production. What makes it so special?
Well, I think one thing that's really unique is that we're bringing this talent in. We're bringing this talent in from Nashville. Not only do we have Misty and Sarah Catherine, but we've got a dynamite music director on board. His name is Mike Holmes. He's toured with Brooks and Dunn. He's worked with the Temptations, I believe. He has two
News to you.
2 Grammy nominations and an Emmy nomination, and he's in charge of our music. It's got an amazing sound. We've got a band of local musicians who are all professionals working in the area who are bringing a really great sound to this special show with 27 Patsy Cline songs in one night.
And a lot of jokes, a lot of humor, a lot of audience participation.
Yeah.
That makes the show so much fun when there is that audience, you know, back and forth. So our audiences probably know you best, obviously, from Hee-Haw. How did those years of sketch comedy kind of prepare you for taking on the role of Louise?
Well, I worked with some of the greatest comics in the world, like Archie Campbell, and who doesn't remember George Lindsay, who was Goober, who we worked for a long, long time. And then I also was Mel Brooks' leading lady, and for Paramount and When Things Were Rotten, I was Maid Marian. And when I was in New York, I did stand-up comedy. That is really tough. And I
can't imagine. It is, I mean, just watching people, it looks like it would be a difficult...
But it made me a great Louise and Always Patsy Cline because Louise often talks to the audience and she's all alone on stage. Because Patsy's off changing, and you learn how to deal with hecklers, you learn how to deal with people talking to you, and it's just was an incredible experience to do stand-up comedy in New York. But it also made me realize I'm a little lonely up here. I'm used to working with extremely talented people, a live band. Charlie McCoy was my musical director on Hee-Haw, and Willie Ackerman, I was telling Ben, was my drummer on Hee-Haw for 19 years, and he was Patsy Cline's drummer on the recording of Crazy.
Wow. It's going to be an awesome show. Ben, quickly, when is the show, where is the show, and we'll have the other information for tickets.
Absolutely. It runs April 6th through 16th at the Main Street Theater. You can get tickets by calling 866-749-2228 or at patsyclinehhi.com.
Wonderful. I'll see you this time because I can't wait.
Well, come on down.
And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.